This 5-bedroom home in the new Winterburg community is listed at $560 and has one thing that most buyers are looking for. I'm Forde Ness with Berkshire Hathaway, and let's go take a look. So Winterburg is conveniently located in Westfield on the north side. We're close to the Monon Trail and Grand Park, where the Colts practice training camp, or all of the sports. People come from all over to play sports there. Also conveniently located to dining with the Park Place restaurants and Grand Junction. So when you walk in, this is a new build. They have done some additional design touches that you don't usually see in the new build. You have an office space off to your right hand side. They did do carpet in there versus the vinyl plank throughout the rest of this area. Ceilings in here are 9 foot tall, so decent ceiling height running throughout. And I like how when you walk in, you get to see right into, open hallway walking into the rest of the house. So fireplace there off to the left. Back here, before you get in there, you have a half bath, and nicely positioned there. So we got lots of natural light coming in through here. In the kitchen off to this side, we have quartz countertops. Again, we have these stained wood cabinets, double ovens. This is where the refrigerator would go. Soft closed drawers. And I like this backsplash that they did in here. Got stainless steel sink, pantry tucked away back here. Our wire shelving that we love. I only did 3 shelves, which is kind of interesting. Under cabinet lighting. They did the cooktop instead of the oven, the range combo. Have your dishwasher here as well. Nothing in the island. That was the lock on the front door trying to lock. This would be like a dining space. They do have a light there. You do notice these 2 vents. So this builder does a new HVAC system. Instead of having one vent for a whole space, they have multiple throughout, and it's more efficient, lowers your energy bills, and also more better on the environment. This lot also backs up to a pond and a walking trail as well. There's going to be a house here, I'm presuming house or 2 there. They're pretty decent lots. You're taking it out to that stake right there by the tree, and then this walking trail also turns the corner and goes out to the front of the house as well. I like this flooring they chose in here. The luxury vinyl planks flows well with everything else. Here's the fireplace. They have a wood mantle. Have the outlet for the TV already up there. It's going to be a gas fireplace. Actually, no, this is going to be an electric fireplace. So yeah, TV's going up above the fireplace in there. Here's the piece that I see most people looking for. So if you're coming from out of town, or you're in town, you have people that live out of town, is having a room, especially if you don't have a basement, having a bedroom on the main level that people can use as a guest room. But that's not the only piece. It's the second bathroom on the main that allows people to have their own guest bathroom and still have a hall bath, so that way your guests, when they're in town, don't have to share with everybody else. They get their own dedicated bathroom. Since we don't have a basement, you're also going to see utilities being on the main floor or upstairs. This is where your soft water is going to be, soft water system is going to be hooked up to. This is your main shut off, but your soft water goes down here. And here in Indiana, our water is hard, so that's definitely a must. And then also your little cubby space, to be able to drop bags. And then this builder also does, since they don't have a basement here, also does like a big closet on the main, kind of like a Costco closet, to be able to drop storage. It's still insulated, finished, and good spot to store some groceries or oversized things. Does have a 3-car garage, partially finished. So you see anything that's not attached to the house will not be finished. It'll just be that 2x4s that you see to the exposed, something you could do afterwards or negotiate with the builder to get done. Does have that 3rd bay over here. Your electrical box, again, doesn't have a basement, so it's going to be placed here on the 1st floor. It's right there. This orange cord here that's coming in through the house, this is where your Wi-Fi is going to be ran. So it comes in the outside of the house and then ran up to a utility room upstairs. That's nice to have, so people don't have to like drill into your house to be able to get that in there. One thing about this that's like nice, even though it's not finished, is if you're hanging shelves or doing anything of that nature, you know exactly where to drill into. You don't have to guess where the studs are at. I always find it funny that people enter their house when you're looking at houses through the front door, but when you actually live here, you will enter through this garage 95% of the time, if not more. For the stairs going up, they have the railings going here with the knoll posts, and then carpet on the stairs. Headed upstairs. We'll save the primary for last. I gotta show you this closet in there. But as you come up the stairs, you'll have bedroom on the left, loft space this way, which is kind of tucked back in here. Kind of like that if you have kids planning to set up here. It's tucked away so they can have their own space. Again, this is where some of the utilities are going to be. This is that updated system that I was talking about, right? So all that air is coming in here, getting filtered, and then distributed throughout the house. Out front, you can see that walking trail that went behind the house. Goes throughout the community, which is nice. This community is going to have a pool and clubhouse and playgrounds. So it's nice that you'll be able to have the trails that walk to that community. Back here, this can be a laundry room. That white pan there is for if your washer ever overflowed or broke and flooded. That pan there catches the water, is designed to catch the water. And then there's a little drain there. So as it starts to fill up, that drain will go into that drain and then on into an appropriate drain. So that way the water's caught and you're not worrying about, hey, we have an upstairs washer, it floods, but that's going to prevent it from doing damage to your house. Back in here, we have the hall bath, double sinks. Super appreciate, especially if you have more than one kid or plan to or like to, or for resale value. Anyone that does will appreciate that. Don't have to fight over who's brushing their teeth first. Let's see what the closet space is like in here. decent sized closets for a secondary bedroom. Another secondary bedroom. They do have fan pre-wires in here, so that way you come in and put a fan in. This closet's more your standard sliding door setup. So that is 2 bedrooms on that side. 3rd bedroom over here. Remember, it's a 5-bedroom house, so 3 secondary bedrooms upstairs. That's in-laws, guest bedroom on the main. Good sized closet in here as well. And then the primary is back this way. But before we get there, we got some storage closets, I think. Some additional closets, which you don't have a basement again. Great to have. And water heater. And here you have the tray ceiling lining the top, making this room taller. Goes from about 8 foot to 8.5, 9 foot there along the top of the ceiling. Out back, you have 3 windows along the back here. Allows for good natural light coming through. Have that pond, which looks a little dirty. We have all that rain that came through, so a little bit dirtier than it probably typically is. Got placement options here. You can put your primary bed here in between the windows or along this wall there as well. So a couple different options you can run with. And here we're going to have a tiled shower. Same flooring from downstairs. That's a tiled shower for your primary shower. With a couple niches in there. Nice long double vanity as well. With quartz countertops. And then a very nice large walk-in closet. Just keeps on going. So plenty of space in here. Probably could even add some stuff here if you wanted to. So this home's listed at $560 in Westfield. If you like this one, want to know more info on this one or any other homes in Westfield, let me know. Happy to help.